Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, A Transparent Homeschool. My name is Beth, and today I am bringing you my quarter one review. We are done with quarter one. Actually, we kind of got done with quarter one a few weeks ago, but a few videos ago I alluded to this, but we have kind of had a family medical emergency basically for the past 2 months. Landing my husband in the hospital for close to 4 weeks. And so I'm just now getting back to making my videos. So all that to say, this is my quarter one review. So overall, I would say this quarter was really hard for me. As far as our homeschool goes, it was great. Everyone made amazing progress. My first grader is doing great with her reading and her math. She loves math. Not so much a fan of language arts, but she loves math. She loves her science. She does all of her school basically except for language arts. And not that it's like hard for her or that she's not motivated to do it. It's just, I don't know. She just doesn't want to do it, I guess. But she does love to read her books, and she's getting very great at it. My fourth grader is doing awesome as well. She is just really whizzing through all of her work. However, level 4 for language arts and math from The Good and the Beautiful, they really step things up. I'm not really sure what it is about level 4 of The Good and the Beautiful, but that's just when everything seems to really catapult into longer work, longer lessons, more work, and generally, I'm not a fan of it, but she's learning a lot, and it is good because she does have to learn how to pace herself. But she's doing well with all of her language arts, math, science, history, all the things she's doing great with. My son is also doing really well. He is in 6th grade this year. We took a break from The Good and the Beautiful math for this year, and we're doing Matthew C. And he loves it. He absolutely loves Matthew C. I think most of which because he is really doing a year of review. The last 2 levels of Matthew C are fractions and then decimals and percentages, which in The Good and the Beautiful math level 5, it was very heavy on all 3 of those things. And so there are a few different ways that he has to learn to do the concepts, but overall he loves to go through math because he knows what he's doing already. So this is a year of building that confidence and letting him see, oh, I can do math, no problem, I can do these big, fraction things, no problem. And I am really excited that I did take the time to make this year a review year for him before going on to something different next year. And I'll talk about that a long time from now. But I already know what I'm going to do next year for him. But he is just loving his schoolwork this year, which makes me really happy because it makes him go faster through it. Also, we're doing lots of extracurricular activities this year, which isn't one of my favorite things. I'm going to make a video in a little bit about kind of this topic, but just as a general rule, I tried not to make us a super busy family because one of the reasons we started homeschooling in the beginning was to spend more time together as a family. However, the older that my kids get, the more things they want to try, and I feel that I allow them to pick one thing and do it well. So my son has chosen to do karate, so he does karate 2 hours a week. And then my daughter chose to do dance, so she does acro and ballet. And then my daughter chose gymnastics, and so she does her gymnastics. However, they're all on different days, and so having to kind of navigate that and plan that out has been really hard. Plus, we do our Bible study on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which also require us to leave the house. Also throws a wrench into things. Plus the fact that we have another family living with us. Yes, it is my sister and my niece. However, they homeschool too. And so it's really just been a challenge this first 9 weeks to really get in a good rhythm and a good groove on how both of our homeschools kind of mesh together. Because we do not do homeschool together. We do it separately. I'm upstairs. She's downstairs. So that's hard to kind of like manage and kind of make a schedule that works for everybody. So that's been hard for me to kind of just adjust to. But I think we did a really good job. And I'm blessed that we did such a good job, because then when the medical emergency happened with my husband, I was really able to go spend my time at the hospital and really focus on him. And my mother and my sister jumped in to just kind of continue school how we've been doing it for the past 9 weeks. There was no upheaval as far as schedule or routines for my kids. There were times when adjustments needed to be made and things got tweaked a little bit, like maybe we didn't do, the science project for this week. That's fine. That's fine. But for the most part, man, they did a super amazing job of keeping things normal. A huge blessing and a huge load off my shoulders, because I was able to then focus all of my time on going to the hospital, being with my husband, and things like that. And so overall, this first 9 weeks personally has been really hard, just because of being in the hospital and adjusting to life with more people in the house. Academically, though, awesome. My kids are really doing well. My little 2-year-old knows all of his numbers by sight. Who knows? He can count backwards from 10. Awesome. All in all, we're having a great year so far as academics. I do pray that the rest of this year personally is all upward from here. Adjustments made, routines set, and all those things. I do hope that we have a much better rest of the year than we did this first 9 weeks, just because of all the things that we've been through as a family. So, having said that, if this is kind of coming at the time when your first quarter is wrapping up or recently wrapped up, I hope you guys had a great first quarter as well. And here's to quarter number 2. It's going to be awesome. Let's get it done. Let's make it till Christmas. And I will report back around Christmas time about our quarter 2 review. But until that time, stay tuned, because I'm going to be making a lot more content, and I'll see you there. Bye!